Alright, greetings, salutations, good day and hi, you guys and gals. Welcome back to CorpoCar Season 4. We have only 6 rounds left in this 15-race season. That's a lot to do today, no time to waste. Let's have a look at the points as they stand. We have PRISM Project Gen 7's Oumiya Emma currently leading the charge with her 2 second-place finishes, 302 points, 48 ahead of Idle Corp's Polka Raccoon with 254 points. Kaida Shikino, production Kwai is third with 247. Then we have Brigadoyera of PRISM in fourth place with 211, and Romelia Nephis is fifth. Romelia Nephis of Base Connect with 207 points. All 6 agencies with at least one of its members in the top 10. Currently leading for V Reverie is Rana Iana in 9th in points with 197 points, and Chiaki Katsumi leads for Pixel Link, currently in 10th with 194 points, and the one race win. Highest finish is a tiebreaker when it comes to points standings. At the table, quite a few names at the bottom. Season 3 champion Cleo Cloverfield, not doing so hot, finding herself 5th from the bottom with 53 points, but at the very bottom is Nova Alkami with 36 points, and which is a bit absurd considering it was her birthday a few days ago. Hopefully she'll be able to recover from her long scoreless drought. 6 races in a row without scoring. Only one race in which she has scored points. Yikes. Come on. Alright. Round 10 at Portland. For some reason, this track is called Portland International Raceway. That's a fictional racetrack name. It's still the same old Portland International Raceway. Oh, right. I haven't gotten my setup yet for these tracks. Portland. It's less than 2 miles in length. 1.967 miles in 12 turns, and we're going to use 100% damage multiplier, because why not? Let's load. One moment. Oh, great. This captures rather hard. All right. Look at the track preview for this circuit. We have a really long straightaway. This track is apparently also used for drag racing events. Oh, this is the chicane. this ridiculous chicane where you expect to see a whole mess of cars collide into each other at the very start of the race. Go around here and there. And around here and there. Really speedy, fast section, this curved section. Mind the wall on your right side. And this relatively tight turn, and then you're basically home free. And you can have a lap complete in like a minute, maybe a tiny bit less. Alright, so let's get the grid set for this race. We need 36 cars. And Kata is one of them. Chucky isn't. Nor is Yura, Remy, Miami, Wolfie, Lua. Leah, I'm afraid won't race. Poco did not make it into this race. Well, Cherry, Nebi Nebu, Fuyo, Rin. Again, Fuyo didn't make it in. Ayla, Nami, Nerds to her. Yuko, oh man, a lot of idle drivers missing out. Both Idle Origin members did make it in, although rather deep in the starting grid. Alright, pole will go to Erika Biako. And Pochi will start off in the front row. Then we have Ron and Irie, Lilia and Rocky, Salmon, Nana, and Nova, Baruka, Luto, and Diku, Nia, Rei, and Dizzy, June, Akiko, and Mako, Yuno, Miona, and Ember, Koni, Nana, and Menno, Hayashi, and Lottie, Sharzu, Reina, and Ray, and Nikki Ray, that is. Sharzu, Reina, and Nikki. Rananaki, Emma. And finally, Sheena, Kata, and Non. Ready to go. 21-minute race here at Portland. So to go here, we'll have the music up and we're gonna get to racing. Alright, here we go. Erika at pole for this round 10 here at Portland International Raceway, and we are up and rolling. And here comes the first attempt at going around this chicane. And yep, a lot of debris. But Erika able to avoid much of the bloopers here. Rocky Kazuki right behind, and we have Lilia third. Well, Nova, who's been having quite a difficult series, having a difficult time with the start of this race, and Coney is also struggling to keep up with the crowd here. Just going up to see how everyone is doing here. I expect a few cars to go into pit lane after this opening lap. But it's going to be Erica who has the lead here, at least, after this first lap, followed by Rocky and Lilia. Erica, along with Cherry, they both have important announcements tomorrow afternoon. Probably about their future with the racing with the B Reverie team. I don't know. It's but their announcements are going to be after tomorrow's CorpoCar finale stream. So we're just gonna play it by ear, see what happens. Wow, Emma finding herself 36th currently. Quite a few names in pit lane, as you can see here. It's a pretty good start for Erica Bianco. Currently leading by around 3 seconds. Nana Asteria turned around. Ooh, that is just brutal. This chicane can be quite a brutal place to be at, especially if you're trying to race close with some of the other VTubers. So Nana finds herself 8th because Urka may have slipped a bit. These are really narrow. The tracks here at Portland rather narrow, so a bit hard to overtake. And grass everywhere. Grass as far as the eye can see. Try to refrain from touching as much grass as possible if you want to race. Oh, I forgot my soundboard. So, 2 E-Rev members in the top 2, and PRISM's Arakaluto is currently E3. Ron Tsukiha of the Hanamazuki unit in production Hawaii. Hanamazuki quite strong. It's 3 members doing pretty good this season so far. Ron's 4th and Rie is 5th. Lilia trying to catch up somehow with Erica. Pochi is 2 down, I'm sorry to report. Got a few names. 1 lap behind the race leader, so only 17 drivers are in the lead lap. Now Erica is a little over half a second ahead of her fellow genmate. For some reason, the cars are looking absolutely shiny. Pochi having one of those dog days. No rear wing. Here comes Lilia on the strike, trying to overtake Erica. Not quite here. So Lilia stays where she's at. 5 done already, and more melee in this chicane. Idle members struggling. I believe there's only like 3 names here. Shiicho is down. So no points for her. So just down to 35 cars here. Pochi 3 down, and Pony 1 down. Neither of the idle members are on the lead lap. Meanwhile, we have a couple of VREV members still in the top 2. Erica having a very, very good start to her race. Already with 1 podium to her name, a 3rd place in an earlier race this season, and now trying for her first win, if she could. Oh, look at Mako go. Finding herself in the top 10. Oh, careful there. We don't want any friendly fire between these 2 gen mates. They're both in the top 10. Man, Pochi now 4 down, and Emma 2 down. 2 drivers that are supposed to be in the top 10, not doing so hot here. Erica's lead seems to have gone up a bit. Look at the gap between 2nd and 3rd. It's almost 10 seconds separating Lilia and Fujikura Uruka. See how others are doing later in the grid. Quite a few cars without side pods. For example, Suzune Nia and Chisaka Airi. For a race course that's less than 2 miles in length, we've seen quite a bit of action here already. Except perhaps when you are dealing with the front runners here. It's been all Erica so far, with Lilia not too far behind. Well, seemingly far behind at this point. Only 11 cars in the lead lap now. Erica leading by 4 seconds over Lilia. Oh, Beaver actually has more than 1 gen. For a brief moment, I thought they are all in the same gen. Yeah, boys. mind is getting less and less sharp by each passing moment, but we still gotta carry on. We got like this race. We're halfway through this round, and we still got 2 more races to go today, and then I gotta get to errands, because time is dismally short here. This is a tricky turn for some of these drivers. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? Pochi is DNF. So that's another one down already. Busted engine for Pochi. From start in the front row to no points in this round. Rather disappointing. Just goes to show you anything can happen here in the CorpoCar World Series. Wow, look at this 3-wide action. It's just too bad Irie isn't in the lead lap, as far as I can tell here. Less than 9 minutes to go. We're going to be through 12 now. Expect we're going to complete like at least 20 laps here. I can see the times here. 21 laps. Erica still has not lost her lead. A few seconds still ahead of Lilia. And Erica is still third, so not quite much of a change to the top 4. Maybe some changes between 5 and 6. As more and more cars are having to pit. Erica's clear. Lilia is also good, and ditto Uruka. Pluto and Lottie should be fine. She's basically clear. Now 2/3 of the way through the race. 14 minutes down, 7 to go. We have mayhem, apparently. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Replay. Multiple cars down. Oh, man. 2 Praise members down. Irie and Dizzy. Oh, they're both out. Oh. And Irie.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, man, that is major damage to Irie's car. Dizzy and Irie both out. Erica still leading here with 5.5 minutes left. It's this chicane, ladies and gentlemen. the chicane, where much of the action took place. Rana Iana is also gone. So that is 5 drivers already out, and one more to make the rest of the drivers get on the board with points. Look at Lilia go. She's trying to catch up somehow to Erica. Nova, knowing that she's just too far out of reach, just trying to aid Erica in her bid to win, I think. Oh, but Erica makes a mistake, and that will allow Lilia Previel to go up to the lead. Major development here. We have a new race leader. That's Lilia. And Aruka remains third, but she's getting closer and closer now. Same for Aruka Luto. And I suppose Lottie. So Lilia leads a lap here as these cars scuffle here, but make it through cleanly. Same for Erica. Aruka goes to P2 now. Erica starting to tire out all of a sudden. Apparently, V Reverie dealing with tough times these past few days, and I don't know what's going on. There's the announcements by Erica and Cherry on Sunday, probably regarding what their future may hold here, as Lilia messes up. Allowing Aruka to take the lead, and this is not going to help out matters. Look at that, a few cars having trouble getting with themselves here. Lilia down to 6th, and I don't even know what's going on anymore. Now I forgot what I was about to talk about, because Aruka has jumped to the lead. Erica back to 2nd, and Ronskia is now P3. And Luto and Lottie. All this mayhem, and yet they still haven't budged out of the positions they're in. Erica and Cherry have announcements tomorrow afternoon. Iku's out of the race, unfortunately. So that's 6 down, and I'd expect Sharzu to pass Iku, and yeah. So yeah, we have our 6 drivers that will not score in this race, and Sharzu will move up to the points. White flag will be up for Fujikura Iruka, though. Erica's still not out of it though, but Aruka made it through this chicane cleanly, and so did these other two. All three made it through the chicane, no problem. Lutos as well, and Meko is too far behind in 5th. Aruka just needs to outlast Erica in these last few turns. And that's going to be it to sprint to the finish, and Fujikura Aruka is going to get the victory here in Portland. Ah, man, look at that collision between Erica and someone else. She is going to get 2nd, and Ron Sakiha will get P3. Look at the replay as we have cars just crashing out. Bang! Into Emma's car. It's the end of the race anyway, so Aruka is going to get the 100 points, so congratulations to Fujikura Aruka. That is her 2nd CorpoCar win. Erica Bianca will take P2, and Ron Sakiha, I've already said it's going to get P3, so that's your top 3. Race win number 2 for Aruka. And it comes here in this challenging Portland International Raceway race. Still waiting for Reina to cross the start-finish line. And she is good. Emma and June are what are they trying to accomplish here? Just waiting for them to finish. And June will get out. Need to wait for Emma, and then we will bring up the points. Re-end with a busted engine, but she'll get 8th place points to her name. Emma slowly inching her way out, and that will wrap up the race. Alright. So your top 3 in Portland. Aruka. In phase, Erica of VREV. And Ron of Hawaii. Updating the medal counts. So Aruka, that's her 2nd podium and 2nd win. Well done to her from a start of 10th. And Erica almost got the win, but she's going to get 76 points. And Ron. And now all 3 members of Hanamizuki having at least 1 podium to their name. Well done. Let's see. Typing down names. Alright. Top 10 are in. Oumiya had a brief taste of the lead, but she is going to finish one lap down in 11th, and only 7 cars finishing the lead lap here. Surprising amounts of attrition taking place at Portland. Menno will avoid the previous race winner's curse, 18th for her. All right, everyone is in, and points table is set, and we're gonna lock in the points here. I make sure there's 36 names, and there are, and 76 for Erica. That includes the 1 bonus point for pole. And Emma will still lead overall, but the gap is closer. Kaya Nishikino, with her 9th place finish, goes back up to 2nd. So Emma with 311 points. Kaya, 281. Poco drops to 3rd, failing to qualify for this race, 254. Miuna is 4th now with 227, and Reina Sun is 5th with 217. And Nabu is the new bottom dweller, I'm sorry to report, with 41 points. 4 behind the next driver down, Lua, 45, and Fuya was 3rd from the bottom, 50th place, 53 points. Which means that, yes, Nova has broken her points drought. That's right, 16th place for 20 points. That's what she needs to get out of that long funk she was in. Anyway, already on page 9 here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. We have an oval race this time for round 11. We're going to be racing, we're going to be traveling across the country to Lakeland, Florida, where the USA International Raceway will host some short track action. Now it's going to be a 36 driver race, actually, and it's going to be a whopping 80 laps because it's rather short. Only 0.7 miles, 7.75 miles in length, 3/4 of a mile. And what the hell? 100% damage. What could go wrong here? What could go wrong? Now, it's the shortest track in the schedule. So, I could, in testing a 36 driver race, ended up with no issues, so I could try a 40, but no, we're going to go with 36. It's the only oval race this season, which will have a maximum of 36 drivers getting to race here. It's going to be short oval action, and we're going to see who will come out for qualifying. I'm going to say hello to Lottie. We have a preview of this circuit. Laps are going to go by pretty darn fast here. Let's show a couple laps. This warm-up lap won't count. Around these banked turns, relatively banked. And one more. A good measure. And I don't know what that is all about, but that's basically Lottie's qualifying session. Lap. All right. Where's Lottie's car? Let's see if she's one of the 36 drivers who will race here. And she is. And we're going to count this. We're going to count this because we have well over 36 times here. No times recorded for Lilia, Nia, Naki, and Mako, so they're given the boot. And Nana is back to refusing to race on an oval. So you won't see Nana race here. Again, Nami didn't make it into a race. And if this were a 40-driver race, Sheena, Luto, Rocky, and Kaya would have made it in. But alas, they don't. So they're going to miss out. I'm sorry to say. Nana Asteria of PRISM 7 Gen will get pole for this 80-lapper. Anon, also starting up front row. Wolfie and Cherry. Row 2, Rana and Miona, row 3. First 3 rows, all CorpoCar newcomers. What a treat to see here. Actually, 5 of the 6 drivers are newcomers. Anon has been with the CorpoCar since the very start. So, yeah. Just need to correct myself in that regard. Uruka, Nebi, and Miami. Remy, Rie, Irie. Charlotte Suzu, Ren Penrose, Lottie Shinju. Reina Nova and Leah. Emma, Erica, and Poco. Lua, Yuno, and Fuyo. Akiko, Panko, and Yiku. Jun, Isla, Pochi. Katatizi, Yura. And finally, Yuko, Chiaki, and Ember. So we're set to go. This is the penultimate oval race of this month's series, and Nana and Non will lead everyone off to the green flag here. 80 laps on this 3/4 of a mile moderate banked short oval here in Lakeland, Florida. Gonna get the capture in, and then we will roll. All right. Set to go here. Safety car is in place. We do a full pace lap since this is a very short track. But Dago, what about your time constraints? I know. I just want to do things quickly. This is a short track, and so this pace lap won't take too long. We're going to begin in just a few seconds. Nana Asteria and Anon Non. The front row for the 80 lap race, round 11 here in Lakeland, USA International Raceway. Off we go. Non with a jump from second into the front, and she's going to have the lead after this opening lap. Non, Nana, and Ophi, your top three. One down, 79 to go. And everyone made it through this first lap without issue. Ophi on the move! Going up to second. But it's Anon who's going to lead another lap. These laps go by pretty darn fast. "36 cars on this short track. For some reason, 36 CorpoCars in testing have had a much cleaner race than 30 Indy cars on the same track. So that's why I have 100% damage model here. Well, around 70% maybe for the Indy car race last month there. Nana and Ophi trying to battle for second. Nothing doing for Nana as Ophi remains where she is. Out of nowhere we have Rana Iana, also from VREV. Nana does make the pass for second. Anon still leads. She has led 8 laps so far. Ruka, fresh off of her victory in Portland, finding herself in 5th. Nana almost stealing the lead away, and now she does, for a brief moment, take the lead, but Nan wants to take it right back into, and I don't even know anymore. But Nan still leads Rana to third, but Opie, with a quick strike on the inside, could only manage to improve one spot at best with that inner turn pass. And these cars going by really fast are starting to reach lap traffic really quickly now. Cars spreading all around this entire perimeter of this Lakeland, Florida racetrack. Nana jumps to front now. 13 laps in. With these really fast open wheel cars on a short track, blinking is advisable because so many things can happen in a flash. Nan leapfrogs back right to the front as the car starts to reach the aforementioned lapped traffic. So the cars in the lead have to go around these cars somehow. Look at how close these leading cars are bunched up together. Nan trying to meld herself within this tangle of cars well behind in the race standings table. Nana Asteria wants to try to do the same thing. Nabi Nebu, who's currently bottom of the standings, overall championship standings, finding herself currently in P3, as Nana Asteria regains the lead. Also, I've apparently heard in news, unverified source, that's Nebu may go on a 3-month break. Yeah, I may have read it somewhere in a thread, but I don't know. I don't know when she'll be getting her break. Maybe after the end of the season. I don't know. But she's currently doing fine here, still barely in the top 5 in this race, as we're well over a quarter of the way through here, this round. And here's the other driver who has her announcement, her own respective announcement tomorrow afternoon. Oumiya Rie is P2. Nan drops to 3rd, and Nana Asteria is currently leading, the former indie VTuber, enjoying her time in PRISM Project, certainly enjoying her time in CorpoCar, having the lead by a little over 2.5 seconds here. And again, we're seeing issues with idle members. Ren is currently the lead driver for Idle, with Poco just two spots behind. Meanwhile, Rie has jumped to the lead. Again, the overtakes for the lead when I'm not paying attention to the front runners. It's like the analogy I always say, a watched pot never boils. Rana to 2nd. And Nan wants to get back to the top 3, and she will do so. Oumiya Rie, despite winning the phase classification last season, thus her silver star, if you can try to see it. It's a bit hard to see because, you know, video quality and stuff, and the shading and lighting. But I can assure you that silver star is there, despite winning the phase championship in CorpoCar Season 3 back in June. She still has yet to win a race. Also gotta watch out for Oumiya, however, who almost caught to Rie, as we're through 31 now. Everyone is still in it. Only Fuyo is one lap behind. And back to the lead lap, but just barely. Rie is currently leading by less than a second now, 0.864. As we approach the halfway mark of this 11th round, Miyuna Usako of Pixel Link, currently finding herself P4. Rana, who's been leading the VREV classification until Salvin Rodette took over, now goes into the front. I don't want to say back to the front, because I believe this is the first time in this race that Oumiya is leading, so Oumiya is now race leader, the new race leader here. And Fuyo is back to being a lapped car again. Womp. Aruka now P2, Miyuna 3. Aruka certainly has a live bid of getting back-to-back race wins. Aruka to the lead. Very nice jump for Fujiko Aruka, the Base Connect member. 40 down, 40 to go here in Lakeland. Yeah, Oumiya just need to pass through a few cars, but Tenma Miami enters the picture, wants to jump to second, and she will jump to second. Rear view here. Tenma Miami tried to catch up to Fujiko Aruka. Miami needs to get past these two cars somehow. But nothing doing here. Also, Rana is still just behind Miami, something which Miami is certainly well aware of. Battle for the top positions here. Cherry Lupina jumps back up to 3, and I thought I may have seen some debris pop up, but no. Rana drops to 5th, and on to 4th now. Tenma Miami tried to stick to the lead here, but nothing accomplished. And June's car and Yuko's car are both in the way. Miami being forced to go on the outside. And now Tenma Miami goes to the lead. Ruka falling back a couple spots, a couple more spots. Cherry to second and Miona to third. Tenma Miami, who had to miss out on the entirety of Season 3 in June, making her presence felt with 30 to go in Lakeland. Currently trying to maintain a small lead over Cherry. Like I was saying, these laps go by pretty darn fast. Cherry trying to close in on Miami. These long straightaways are where you expect to see a whole lot of action here. Oh, June Akane blocking Cherry's way, and Anon is just behind Cherry. Anon back to P2 now. As we come down to 25 laps. The last 25 laps. A lot of overtakes on this track, but amazingly enough, all 36 cars are still racing. It's just that Rie is having issues. Four laps behind, while the rest are basically still in the lead lap. And of course, Anon takes the lead while I wasn't paying attention. And I missed the overtake. Oh boy. But I will not miss this one. Miami back to the lead now. Nana Asteria almost took second away from Non. Now she does here. But how much longer will they hold their positions? I guess they're still going to hold where they are. Erika Biacco to P4 now. The two drivers, the two V-Reverie members with the announcements tomorrow afternoon, somehow both in the top 5. Erika second, Nana Asteria well in the lead, but laps are... But there's still lots of racing left, 18 to go, and Erika is trying to catch up quickly to Nana Asteria. Look how fast Erika's going, ooh, touching wheels with Yuko. With no loss of momentum, Cherry Lupina third. Oh, here comes Erika Biacco to the lead. Really fast action here, 15 left. Nana Asteria wants the full 101 points because she started off at pole, but currently finds herself second. And with a lot of overtakes having taken place here, no lead is safe. Nebu to third. Erica can't seem to go any further because lap traffic in the way. Nana Asteria looking for an opportunity to strike. But here comes Nebu with the overtake. And Nebu goes to second. Ah, man, bumping between wheels of Cherry and Muna goes to fourth. Less than 10 to go. We are in for a close finish, ladies and gentlemen. Erica Bianco, Nana Asteria, Nebu, your top three. Erica trying to maintain a big gap as possible, but the cars behind her are wanting to catch up somehow. Cherry back to third. Couldn't quite get to second. And here comes Nana, spinning up and taking the lead with 5 to go. Nana Asteria back to the lead. Coming down to 4. Oh man, lap traffic is going to be an issue, and it has been an issue for the race leaders. So many lead changes. Oh man, look at Muna go. Ah! Erica's all cut up in the mayhem. Penultimate lap here. Nana Asteria still leading. Muna is second and Cherry is third. White flag is up for Nana Asteria, 0.75 miles to go. Can Muna catch up to Nana? I don't think so. Last turn, and Nana Asteria wins from pole here at USA International in Lakeland. Nana Asteria is a CorpoCar race winner. Nana Asteria will get 101 points. A fantastic result by the PRISM Gen 7 member Mayuna Usako, making the podium from, where did she start? 6th, okay. And Poco, out of nowhere, from 21st to the 3rd step of the podium. Poco Raccoon again, making the podium. Nana, Miuna, and Poco. Poco was just nowhere to be found throughout much of the race, and out of nowhere, somehow manages to secure P3. 20 minutes, 58 seconds, .266, your winning time. Congratulations to Nana Asteria, her very first CorpoCar win, her very first podium, and her very first win. Miyuna Usako, that is actually her second podium this season. Miyuna Usako, 2 second-place finishes this season. And Poco, it's just basically camouflaged among this set of cars, and right at the last moment, she steals third from others just trying to vie for podium spots. Like, holy cow, what a race. Alright, Nana Asteria. Miyuna Usako and Poco Raccoon. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? And now I gotta check the points. Nana Hysteria, 101 points. Miyuna, 75. Poco, 60. Erica, 50. And Anon 45. Cherry, Irie, Mamie, Nova, Nebby, Rana, Leah, Ophi, Remy, Lottie, Sharzu, Chiaki, Rin, Uruka, Yuno, Pochi, Lua, Dizzy, Iku, Emma, Hanko, Burr, Isla, Kata, Uyo, Jun Yuko, Reina, Yura, Rie, and Akiko. It's 36 cars. 30 will score. And 101. Second time this season that a driver won from pole. And Nana will jump to just shy of 200 points. And the lead for Oumiya Emma has dropped to just 3 points. Oumiya Emma still leads the overall championship, 317. Poco Raccoon jumps up to second now, 314 points. And third place, get this, Miyuna Usako, 302 points. Kaya drops to fourth with 281, and Erica is now fifth with 233 points after 2 very high finishes. Bottom dweller is now Lua Asuka. Both Fuyo and Lua are on 54 points, but Fuyo has a better finish, so she currently holds the tiebreak. So, Oumiya not looking too hot this season still. Manages to finish 30th for 1 point, but still way down there in points. Poco quickly catching up to Emma, though. Very close championship at hand. Still got one more race to go, and I need to check something really quickly. There's lots of time for the last race. We'll have to see how things are. Just a couple moments, and then we'll be racing at Detroit. BRB. Alright, sorry to keep you waiting, fellas. Let's get out of here, and we are going to go to Detroit for round 12. It's the last race of today. We'll be racing on the sprint circuit like in IndyCar a few months ago. Back to standing starts. And time, 21 minutes. And testing is shaky. I did a test race this morning and just something crashed out, so I'm gonna drop the damage just a teensy tiny bit. Hope you don't mind 60% damage multiplier. By the way, this sprint circuit is, I don't know how many turns, but it is 2.255 miles in length, 3.630 km. And we're just gonna get to loading here. Skip ahead a few seconds with the fast forward buttons. Man, Lottie again. Didn't she do the track preview for the last race, or was it someone else? I don't know. I just gotta get through this track preview. Can't pause. We'll see how it is. You just go around this this left-hand turn and then a few turns through, and then a few more left and right. This is a fast section, but mind the turns there. There's a left-hander and an immediate right-hander. And then another right-hand, left-hand sequence. Then you go around there, go around this convention center, and then downhill. Go down and now left-hand turn, and then into this tunnel. A very interesting feature of this circuit. We've seen quite a few tracks with tunnels, and this Detroit Sprint circuit certainly has one of them. And then a few, and then a sprint to the finish. Watch out for the tire barriers. They're more crazy to deal with than hard walls. And that's a lap at Detroit. Let's set our grid for this race. Lottie is in. Lottie is in. A few names not so in. Again, a DNF for Nami, and it's gonna be 5 consecutive DNFs for Nami. Are you kidding me? What sound can I do?
Oh, this is terrible.
5 consecutive failures to qualify for Namiji Frisia. Coney failed to qualify. Akiko, Non, June. Erica shockingly misses out. Poco misses out in the race. Reina, Salmon, Pochi, Meno, Fiacho, Poco, Naki, and Nebi. And Nana will start off front row, fresh off her USA International Race win, but it's gonna be Charlotte Suzu, is gonna start off at pole. She's gonna get the bonus point. Penko will stop second. And then we have Nana and Muna. Rocky and Tenma. Chiaki, Kata, and Shina. Dizzy, Luto, and Nia. Rin, Yera, and Fuyo. Yuko, Opie, and Nikki. Nana, Ember, Nova. Haruka, Rami, and Iku. Rana, Isla, and Lua. Leah, Cherry, Kaya. Rie, Irie, Lilia. And finally, Mako, Emma, and Lottie. Ready to go. 21-minute race. 60% damage. We're going to have street racing action here. And we are set to go here. Let's get the music playing, and we are gonna roll. Alright, here is Sharzu and Penko leading everyone off to the green light, and off we go for round 12 here in downtown Detroit. They're bumping, but everyone going at a very slow speed around the turns, and everyone's going to make it through the first turn okay. Good start by Sharzu. Nana Asteria right behind Sharzu. And this is Penko, third. So 3 different agencies in the top 3. And some cars dealing with a bit of a slowdown. Bit of an issue by Dizzy. Just basically turned the wrong way. And now she finds herself stuck. Scan throughout to everyone. Rest of the field. Nana to the front. Hopefully, maybe going into the top 10 with back-to-back wins, and early on it's looking pretty decent for the PRISM Gen 7 member. She leads after 1. Penko is second, and Sharzu WTF. I mean, what happened there? What happened there? Just cuts a strange edge and yikes. Finding herself stuck and unable to get back on the track and dropping to 28. What a waste of a very good pole position. Nana Asteria. There's the PRISM Gen 7 driver doing pretty good. Miyuna Usako, who finished second, finding herself in the top 3. Certainly second at this moment. A high finish might jump her to perhaps the championship lead. And here's Tenma Miami third, and battle for third, fourth, fifth with this set of drivers. And Penko somehow has dropped all the way to 6th. Who was 33rd and stuck? Rinko Ashelia. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. And Sharzu is DNF. I'm afraid. And save for Leah. 2 DNFs already. But it's Nana Asteria taking the lead here. Pole sitter already out of the race. Rinko Ashelia also a goner. Ay, Mako Samashima. Another accident-prone driver. Arian Pitt, Ophi, Lottie, Nikki. Miyuna trying to catch up to Nana Asteria. Nia to third. So 2 PRISM drivers in the top 3. Nana doing pretty good. Nia almost caught up to Miyuna, but Dizzy being a blockade, and Nia able to go around the Dizzy blockade. And Miyuna and Nia trying to catch up to Nana. We're through the first 5 minutes already here in Detroit. Nia on the move. Oh, just couldn't strike. Nana Amano having issues. Look at the replay. Mistimed her turn and just will drop quite a handful of spots. And no front wing, most certainly. Down to 22nd. Iku in pit lane, and who else is in pit lane? I don't know. But it's another lap lead for Nana. 2 Pixel Link members in the top 5, as Chucky finds herself in P3 at the moment. Nova doesn't know which direction she's trying to drive, but yeah, she's already corrected herself. Oh, never mind. She did not correct herself. Back to replay. What did she catch as she attempted to enter pit lane? Oh, that divider. Yeesh. And so several more drivers are going to stop in pit lane. Jackie is in the lead now. I mean, what happened? Where did Nana Stereo go? Oh! Oh, no, she's on fire. Ah, that is gonna be previous race winner's curse. Nana's car is flaming out, and Kata is stuck in. Look at that. Oh, you hate to see it. That is, I'm afraid, the end of Nana Asteria's race.
Unit lost.
Unit lost. Chiaki into the lead. Aruka second, hoping for a second win in 3 races. Nana Asteria unlucky. Car on fire. You're also down for the count. So that's 5 already out of the race. At least 5. Aruka to the lead. But it is close. Only 19 cars on the lead lap, but it's gonna be lower than that as a few cars are pitting. Furio is in the lead lap. Representative to go by. One P3. Ruka leads by 3.279 at the moment. As we're gonna have completed the first 10 minutes pretty soon, and we've seen a lot of beef within these first 10 minutes here, as Iku's car catches fire. Too late for replay, but Iku is another driver with a busted engine. So that's going to be at the end of her race. Yeah, and we have cars stuck. Come on! Let's look at the replay. What the hell went on? We just saw some bumping, just some rude bumping, and aye. It's all a big mess here. Amanago Shina is now to P2, and Rocky Kazuki is in P3. Ten minutes to go. How is Iku still on the track? Come on, let the cars race. Don't screw it up for everyone. Just come on. Oh, good lord. Iruka catching up to Iku's car, but it's just Uruka's like, get out of the way! Yaki is stuck, and Luto is just trying to get out of harm's way, and more cars are being stuck. Just, come on! When will they get Iku out? Oh man! Bit of roughhousing as Rocky Kazuki briefly finds herself second. Shina wants to catch up, but nah. She's been impeded by Dizzy Dokuro. This track is not kind to the racers. I'm seeing in the thread. Yeah. And we've seen quite a few DNFs. Heavy attrition here. Having ourselves early previous race winner's curse just at the start of the race, because of course we do. Dizzy just gets shoved out of the way. Another... No, that's the same car. I thought it was another car on fire, and yeah, Iku's car still out. And Shina is being boxed in and cannot get out of the way. Just... Iku, why are you still out? Your car's on fire. These VTubers cannot race when they have a whole bunch of smoke and carbon monoxide at their face. Oh dear, Amber is a DNF. Yeah. Alrighty, this track sucks, and everyone here hates it. Probably the one who ends up running this race will not hate this track, at least as much as the others who have attempted to race here today. Coming down to the last 6 minutes, and it's still Uruka having the lead and going a bit too fast here. In fact, way too fast as she overshot the turn and loses her front wing and finds herself stuck. So, there goes her race lead. Rocky Kazuki, however, finding herself leading, and Amanaga Shina is second. So now I don't even know how championship standings will be with Iruka stuck as she is, and now Iku is marked out. And DNF for Iruka. From the race lead for much of the race to a DNF. This race is a shit show, I'm sorry to report, fellas. Rocky's going way too fast, and I suppose she might overshoot the turn here. No, she doesn't. And Nia flips over, inexplicably. Let's look at the replay. Got Rocky with a lead of almost 11 seconds. Just hit Nia, just point, and turns around and goes upside down. And gets righted up, but gets stuck under this crane. Are you kidding me? High attrition here in Detroit. As I gotta get back to live action. 3.5 minutes left here. With Raki Kazuki looking for her first CorpoCar win. Still looking pretty fine. And able to slow herself down to make it through this turn without issue. Absolute mayhem. More DNFs. Yuko busted engine. Nia DNF. And just 10 cars in the lead lap. Raki Kazuki's lead 16.118. Yeah, a good start from row 3. We'll get you there. Carrie Lupina is roughly a second or two behind Sheena. Yeah, from 29th, the start of 29th to 3rd for the VREP member, but it's still Rocky leading with not much time left. Maybe enough time for a 1 or 2 laps. If Rocky goes fast, then she may have to endure 1 more lap. That's Raki Kazuki with the lead as the white flag should be up momentarily. I don't know. Having kept the lead since Nana Asteria's blooper and hasn't looked back. Luckily, being aided by the fact that there's no one immediately ahead of her. As a clear breathing room to race, and best of all, no flaming cars shooting out fire and carbon monoxide just to fuck things up for her. So we are gonna have one more lap. The white flag will wave for Rocky Kazuki. And it's gonna be 15 laps in total for the eventual race winner. Everything looking good for the Pixel Link member. Sheena, just nothing she could do, except just drive around. Yeah, because she's like almost 14 seconds behind the Pixel Link member here. Having to drive with a dented front wing and rear wing. Just a few turns left, and she'll be home free. Far in the way, though, that Rocky has got to go around somehow. But the car has gone free, and that's gonna be victory for Rocky Kazuki. Rocky Kazuki is your winner here in Detroit. Slams into Ulfi, but it doesn't matter anymore anyway, because Rocky will get the 100 points, and Amanagawa Shina will get second place points. And Chiaki will make it a double podium for Pixel Link. P3 for Chiaki Katsumi. Another podium in her name, as Opie's car just basically flames out. Congratulations to Rocky Kazuki. That should be her first win in the CorpoCar World Series. Rocky, Sheena, and Chiaki. Your top three here in round 12 at the Detroit Street Circuit, the Sprint Circuit layout. Which is based on the old F1 layout in Detroit, but with a few small modifications, which I forgot to tell you about before starting this race. I'm only just realizing this now. But it's the end of the race anyway, and good God Almighty, not many cars managed to finish in the lead lap. Oh, much better for Fuyo this time. She's gonna finish in the top 10! She just needs to finish this lap, though, and she's well behind, and there's a few more drivers with no times recorded as of yet. Come on, I need to wrap up here. I need to... Excuse me, putting the points in, we'll call it. And we can call it at this point. Rocky. First podium, first win, so 2 first-time race winners today. Both scoring the first podium. Amanagawa Shina, second place. That's her 4th overall podium in CorpoCar, and Chiaki Katsumi, another fine podium. A win and a 3rd place this season for Chiaki Katsumi. And, oh, I gotta write down the names here. And we're going to see who will have the points advantage heading into tomorrow's championship finale. Scrolling down for the next set of drivers. And the rest of the field. Oh man, look at all those DNFs. Not quite an easy track to race at. Let's lock on the points. And open up this file and see where things stand heading towards tomorrow. 36 names in, good. And 1 point for Charlotte Suzu as a consolation. We have a new championship leader, Miuna Usako of Pixelink. Miuna Usako, of all drivers, and she has a 16-point lead over the next highest driver. So Miuna Usako, 340 points. Who's the next driver down? It's Oumiya Emma, 324 points. Third, from Production Kawaii, Kaya Nishikino. And that's your top three. Fourth is Poco, who failed to qualify for this race. 314 points, 3 behind Kaya. And Chiaki makes it 2 Pixelink members in the top 5. So Chiaki is 5th with 272 points, and that's your top 5, and that's just basically it. So, Miuna Usako, your new championship points leader, with 3 races left to go in the series as we wrap up soon. Miuna leading the overall championship and Pixelink classification. Oumiya Emma leading for PRISM, Kaya for Kawaii, Poco for Idol, Rana Iana leading for VREV, and Ramilia Nefis for FaZe. Those are your agency leaders. That's gonna do it for today. So yeah, 3 races left in the championship as we have a look at the schedule here. Green Valley, Phillip Island, and Texas World Speedway, your venues for the last 3 rounds, taking place tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, the finale of CorpoCar Season 4, where we're going to award the gold star to the overall champion and silver stars to the classification winners. Will be Miuna Usako getting the championship. Will be Emma getting 3 PRISM championships in 4 series without a race win. Will be Kaya, Poco, Chiaki, or another driver. Find out tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. So that's going to do it here for today. I got errands to run, gonna miss out on World of the Board, but whatever. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow for the CorpoCar World Series Season 4 finale. Take care, everyone. What's a dag?